So the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to create more contents on our sample website. So we're just going to create it under the structure. But before we do that, we're just going to add one other component that we needed for the Drupal. This one is for the DRUSH. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use composer require dev drush rush. Hit in enter. Just going to wait for it to install. So as you can see, it's being installed. It's 11.1 Rush. Okay. Okay. So basically, what we showing here is that I already installed Rush earlier before the video. So it's showing us um, uh, nothing to install anymore because the update has been installed. So what is Drush, by the way? So um, Drush is a command line shell in Unix. So basically, this is what we are going to use in updating the PHP or execute an SQL query or probably run some utilities like cron and also cleaning the cache. So what we do in clearing the cache is we go to configuration on the admin part, go into configuration and then you clear the cache via the performance. Then you click the clear cache. But if you have Drush, you can do it directly on the command line. Like I already have it here. Let me just show it. So here it is: PHP vendor slash drush slash drush and slash drush again, and then CR. CR means clearing the um, uh, the, the the cache of the Drupal. So if you look at the uh, so we are under the vendor. So if you look under the vendor, there's a drush and another uh, a drush folder, and then you will go into the uh, cr command, this one, under the drush and then the cr command. So if you click and if you point to enter there, you will see that it will automatically clear the cache. There you go. It is similar to clicking the clear all cache under the config development performance. Now let's go back to creating content. So basically, we on the uh, default installation of Drupal, we have some content structure for comment, block layout, contact, and the content type. We have articles and basic page. So we're just going to add some more uh, content types so that we can manage some content that is needed for our website. So assuming that we're going to create a website for like a content for all the uh, PDF or sample. So we're just going to click the add content type. So we're going to add uh, PDF listing. So let's just add some description. This is listing. This is PDF content. Let's just call this PDF counting PDF. Yes, that's that. So by default, we have the title, and then it's also optional, but we're just going to use it as we're not going to remove it or disable it or even put it as a requirement. And then we're going to click the save and manage the field. Okay, so we have now the body of the content type. I'm going to add a text. Let's just say small text, perhaps plain text, and then let's call this um, summary. Then we're just going to edit this. So yeah, you need to be careful when editing the machine name, because it's once you added it or you already save it, you cannot change that even if you edit the file. So we have to make sure that uh, we don't miss that. PDF summary, PDF content. Save that. It's just a plain text. Let's just say we have only 100, 150. Sure. So we're just going to um, allow the number of values into one, meaning that it only needs one summary of PDF content. So this will show, or this will give the user what is the PDF content all about. Okay, show the user the PDF content snippet. Okay. So there's this showing you what the summary of PDF content field looks like. Okay, let's just save it. Okay, and then we're just going to add another field. Let's just add an image. Image, PDF image. So we're not going to change it anymore. Okay, save. So by default, you can add uh, uh, a default image if nobody added an image yet. So you're just going to put limited into one. So these are the allowed file extension for your image. You can upload a .png, GIF, JPG, and JPEG. So let's remove the PNG. Yes. PNG is much bigger. So we're not going to change for now the maximum allowed image. So by default, we have the 640 by 480, and also here is 640 by 480. So we can also add the maximum upload size. Then we're just going to save it. It's up to you on how you can configure this image. Okay, and then of course we're just going to add a upload file. So as you can see, we don't have yet any. So here it is, any content yet for the PDF, but we're just going to add the fields so that we it is already ready when we are going to sample these fields. Save and continue. Limited into one. File extension. Let's just say PDF, since we're just going to upload the PDF. And let's put it in required field. We can also add an upload size, but it depends on the uh, maximum value size that your server limit. So the current limit is 2 GB. So we're not going to change that for now, but it's up to you depending on the project that you're going to do. There you have it. And then let's remove the body since we don't need the body. Delete that. Okay, there you go. So let's see what we have now. So if we click the add content, we have the accounting PDF. And here we go. We have the title, summary about the content, PDF, the PDF image, and the upload PDF. Okay. So let's change this into text box. So let's edit this. So summary of PDF content. Edit. Let's see if we can edit the field type. No, we can't edit the field type. Okay, so let's just create another one. Let's go to the manage field. Let's just copy this one and then delete this. And then let's create add field. Select plain long. Label is summary content. Edit this. Then remove it off. Save and continue. Limited into one. Then let's put it in required. Save settings. So there we go. And then if we refresh this, it should show what it looks like. There you go. Now, if you want to make this summary PDF above the PDF image in upload PDF just before the title, let's go back to the manage field and then the manage form display. So we can drag here to the top of PDF image, then save, then if we refresh this, there you go. If you notice the helper which we added in here in the manage field, this one, the help text, is on the bottom part of the summary or on the of the field itself. So this will help the user understand what this field is all about. Now let's just say that we're going to add some categories for each for this particular PDF. Okay, so let's see if we can add a category listing. So we're just going to add a list category. Just add this PDF category so that if we add more content type and then we're going to add a category on other content type, we will not be confused. So in here, we're going to add categories for the content type. So let's just add some values. Okay, so I'm just going to open up Lorem Ipsum. It will be easier for us to add the content. So let's just say the first one is Lorem, and then hit enter, Ipsum, enter again. Just going to put copy this one, just put a letter, just put some other category such as Amit unsecure, and last this one. This will give some category on the PDF. So we are also asked to allow number of values like how many values do we need for a category. So let's just say it's one. Add a help that upload file and then let's put it in required and save. So if we clear cache, so on the bottom part we have this drop down of category. We can also put it as on the field setting. We can also put it as unlimited, and then you save it. So you clear the cache there. Now on the unlimited, we can also manage the display, and then uh, sorry, it's not manage but manage form display. And then on the category, we can use checkbox, and then save. So if we look here, so in here you can add multiple uh, type. So just keep the control. But if we refresh it now, you will see that it's already a checkbox. So one upload, you can have multiple category for that upload. Okay, and then let's just put it on the menu. Provide a menu, upload PDF, and then the description will be upload PDF, and put the main navigation, and then for the weight, so we have, if we look at our structure or our front page, we have the home and basic. So let's just put it like 0 1, so just put it 2, and then save it. So you can add the weight after you add the title and the summary, and then upload the PDF. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to add a menu link for each upload. So we don't. Okay, so there you go. So we have now type of PDF uploader.